The world watches in silence as military columns roll through shattered streets, Merkava tanks crushing debris that was once someone's home. Israeli F-35 stealth jets slice through the sky, launching precision-guided missiles with chilling accuracy. But precision means nothing when the coordinates point to schools and hospitals. They call it surgical strikes, but the bodies tell a different story. The hostage narrative has become the perfect shield, a moral cover for a campaign that no longer distinguishes between combatants and children. Every explosion is justified, every massacre hidden behind the phrase necessary operation. The most advanced technology on Earth is now being used to erase the weakest voices under its roar. And as thermal drones circle above, scanning for skull threats, the only thing they truly detect is despair. The military theater has evolved. This isn't old school warfare. This is algorithmic annihilation. AI-guided targeting systems lock onto coordinates faster than human conscience can react. Surveillance satellites map entire neighborhoods before a single missile is launched. It's the fusion of power and precision, a cold mechanical execution of modern destruction. Each drone, armed with micro-munitions and thermal vision, patrols like a vulture waiting for heat signatures of life. But here's the cruel twist. That same technology designed to minimize collateral damage is now the reason entire families vanish overnight. They claim the hostages are at risk, but what about the thousands trapped under their definition of security? What's being tested here isn't just military capability. It's how far humanity can numb itself when technology kills with a clean interface. Behind every explosion is a network of alliances, defense deals, and billion-dollar contracts. The real battle isn't just on the ground. It's in the boardrooms of weapons manufacturers. Lockheed Martin, Rafale, Elbit, names were but deities in the global war economy. Every bomb dropped is a line item, every missile test a stock price spike. While soldiers march, shareholders celebrate. Meanwhile, on the battlefield, AI-driven Iron Dome interceptors fill the sky with fire, creating a light show that the media calls defense brilliance. But behind that brilliance, innocent lives flicker out. Unseen, uncounted, the world's most sophisticated arsenal is being used not to rescue hostages, but to bury truth. The battlefield has become a showroom, and the victims, the advertisement for more war. You can hear it before you see it, the thunderous roar of the F-15EX, a beast capable of carrying hypersonic missiles. On the ground, armored brigades move with mechanized precision, guided by satellite navigation and real-time drone feeds. It's no longer a war of nations, it's a demonstration of dominance. Tactical command centers glow with digital maps, tracking targets that are often just coordinates of human lives. The soldiers themselves are no longer warriors. They're data operators, pressing keys that decide who breathes and who doesn't. The line between human judgment and algorithmic order has vanished. And while politicians speak of defensive measures, their generals test new weapons in real time on real people. The tragedy is not just the destruction, it's how normalized it's become. The world's silence is deafening. Humanitarian corridors turn into kill zones. Convoys bombed under mistaken identity. Journalists silenced. The hostage narrative is now a global PR campaign, a story polished for Western audiences, wrapped in flags and fear. They're defending themselves. The headlines repeat while mothers cradle lifeless children in the ruins. This isn't about justice. This isn't about defense. This is a high-tech genocide, one calculated strike at a time. And the hypocrisy, blinding nations that preach human rights are fueling this slaughter with shipments of missiles and moral immunity. What we're witnessing is not a conflict. It's a system, perfected, automated, and justified through lies. But every system breaks. Every empire built on silence eventually collapses under the weight of its own lies. The drones might control the skies, but truth still lives in the eyes of those who survive. The sound of jets can't drown out the cries of the innocent forever. One day, the images of these bombed cities will haunt the very nations that funded them. The hostages were never the cause, they were the excuse. The real mission was to destroy, to dominate, to erase. But the world is watching closer now. The truth is leaking through every shattered wall, every survivor's whisper, every camera still rolling in the dark.